Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are Arizona.
Beautiful day to be in the great state of Arizona. Happy Mother's Day, one and all, as we greet you from Chase Field, wrapping up a homestand and wrapping up a three-game series. Time to win a series against the San Francisco Giants. Family Day, Mother's Day, brought to you today by our good friends and partners with Sanderson Ford and Lincoln. Hi, folks. Welcome back to the ballpark. This is Mark Grace. My name is Darren Sutton. I'll start, Gracie. Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife, Kristen, and to my mom as well. Thanks so much for all you moms do.
And Sharon Grace back in Arkansas. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. This lady cleaned out more blood stains and dirt stains and grass stains and took me to more practices at 6:30 in the morning or 8:30 at night. God love you, Mom. Godspeed. I'm thinking about you constantly.
Simply put, for the Diamondbacks, after that nice wish, a wish that's maybe a little bit more stern, it's winning time for Arizona, because if they're going to play meaningful games later on in the summer, they continue to lose at home. They have really struggled, lost 4 of 5 home series. They lose today, that's 5 of 6 home series. They need to reach down, find a way, not to be cliche about it, something needs to change.
Well, they need a spark. Somehow, some way, whether it be a pitcher or a hitter or a base runner, something needs to change, and I think the team needs to get a little ticked off. That's what I think. I think right now the poor play, like yesterday, Darren, a very poorly played baseball game by the Diamondbacks, it can't be acceptable anymore. I think right now somebody needs to say, guys, hop on my shoulders. I'm going to take us to the promised land. Let's find out.
I know you have some ideas about that as we head throughout the contest. Glad to have you with us. All the guys getting ready for the contest. As we go to break, we gave our Happy Mother's Day wishes. Some of the Diamondbacks with their wishes as well.
All the mothers out there, Happy Mother's Day. We love you, and you're the reason why we're here today. Thank you very much.
This is Chris Young. To all the mothers out there, especially my mother, Happy Mother's Day. We hope you get everything that you deserve, and it's been great.
Just want to say thanks to all the moms out there for all that you've done, and especially thank you to my mom. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and to my wife, I appreciate everything you've done for me and raising our kids. I really appreciate it.
I want to say thank you to all the moms out there, especially my mom, for giving up a lot of things for me, and my wife. She's done so much. I just love her so much. And I know all your moms did the same thing for you. Thank you, guys.
Back of the ball yard, one of everybody's favorite moments around these parts when you cover baseball, when you work for the Diamondbacks, to see the youngsters take the diamond with the big leaguers out there, get an autograph, stand, respect our country for the anthem. One of the great moments on this Sanderson Ford and Lincoln 2 Family Sunday. As we welcome you back, Arizona really looking to return to their winning ways. 3-11 in their last 14 home games, looking to defend their home turf, and maybe having a little bit of youth out there will have them playing the game, enjoying the game, and getting after the ball game like they used to when they were youngsters. The Diamondbacks, of course, off to Southern California after this wraps up. And then they will head on to Denver, Colorado. Then interleague play begins next weekend against the Kansas City Royals. Good crowd again, and been noticing huge crowds all weekend long, and good for you Diamondbacks fans. And let's hope that the team starts to reward your loyalty in the way that they play when you come out at home. But kudos to Diamondbacks fans for the way that you have supported the club and done so this early part of the season. Stephanie Fox will sing our national anthem, breast cancer survivor, on this Mother's Day.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Such a long tenure in San Diego, now matching that time in the Bay Area, and certainly a fabulous baseball man to be around. He and his Giants trying to win this series with the following starting lineup. Gregor Blanco, Joaquin Arias, who has really flashed leather at third base. Melky Cabrera's had a huge series. Brett Pill, Angel Pagan, Hector Sanchez. Welcome to the Major Leagues, Charlie Culberson. His debut is today. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop. Barry Zito is on the mound. Arizona Ford presents the numbers for Joe Saunders, our Arizona Ford dealers. Very good all year long, just until last time out.
Yeah, last time out, he ran into a buzzsaw called the St. Louis Cardinals, and they just teed off on him. He got a lot of pitches, especially his changeup, Darren, up in the strike zone, and the Cardinals pounded him. He's looking to rebound here this afternoon. Diamondbacks need a spark. Let's see if Joe Saunders is just that.
Using the pink bat on this Mother's Day, there's a strike over the inside corner to Gregor Blanco.
That pink bat thing wasn't around in my playing days on Mother's Day. That would have been fun to do.
It's a neat deal. Optional if the guys want to do it, obviously, for Mother's Day and breast cancer awareness, more importantly, as that pitch is in. 1-1 the count. Blanco was 0 for 4 yesterday, but he scored a couple of runs. He was a pest on the base paths. He was aggressive on the base paths.
Everybody was aggressive on the base paths yesterday.
Outside, 2-1 the count. Defensively, Ransom cheats in at third because Blanco, with his speed, can drop down a bunt. Outfield swings around a step or two the other way. Pretty deep, actually, in left is Kubel. Swing and a miss. A 2-1 diving fastball. 2-2 the count.
Beautiful fastball there from Saunders.
Yeah, you don't have to look very far to find some pink here.
Darren, I just noticed something.
2-2 fouled off at home plate. What is that?
Saturday blacks on Sunday.
A change in jerseys.
I just noticed it. Had you noticed that?
Noticed it, but it didn't register, to be honest with you.
This is the first time it's ever been worn
Outside
of a Saturday.
Or outside of a Saturday, you're right.
Interesting. I wonder whose idea this was. It has to be Gibby's, I would imagine, huh?
Gibby, starting pitcher, I think can vote on that as well.
Well, I thought maybe like Derek Hall might have something to do with it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and down goes Blanco. Defensively, A.J. Pollock gets a start in center field. He's had a nice run of late. Kubel and Upton flank him. It's Ransom, McDonald, Ryan Roberts is at second. Paul Goldschmidt back out there. Had a huge Friday night. Miguel Montero hitting and striking out a lot lately. He's behind home plate. We'll get to the bottom of it. Brad will nose around down there and see what he can find out, as that one is up and away.
Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of this. I love, you know me, I always love the Saturday Blacks. Just wonder whose idea it was and who gave the thumbs up to it.
Joaquin Arias rolls that one foul.
It has to go through Derek Hall, doesn't it?
I don't know.
There's the boss. The boss is.
With regard to the fact that Derek is the boss and trying to be respectful, I would hope not. I would hope that guys within a locker room could determine what kind of uniforms they'd like to wear.
But I don't think they've been available.
Now that's a good point. Belted center field. On the move, going back is Pollock. Still tracking. What a play under the balcony. While he was not hitting to begin his major league career, A.J. Pollock, we knew he could play the outfield.
Yeah, he's played left field Friday night and played it very well, Darren. And we see here, he just gets a good jump on this ball. He runs back there. Doesn't get worried about the overhang and ends up making a nice play. This ball carried a long ways off the bat of Joaquin Arias. Never a doubt. But yes, he can play some center field.
There's a strike over the outside corner. I'm told that Mr. Hall has brought out his lucky red shoes again as well, speaking of the boss. 0-1 the count to Melky Cabrera.
So they're trying to change some things.
That pitch is outside. 1-1 the count.
Oh, dear. Those looks like something you would wear, D.
They do.
I like it. Attaboy, Derek Hall.
Kind of have a slippers look to him. The 1-1.
Just missed the outside corner with a changeup.
2-1 the count.
Melky Cabrera has decided he's just not going to make any outs in this series.
Middle of a 10-game hitting streak, rocking and rolling. Switch hitter. Lifts that one off to the right side. Off-speed pitch there. Had him diving out front.
What a huge rip at that fastball. Very comfortable in the box.
2-2 the count. Cabrera against left-handed pitching hitting .430 this year.
Golly.
You mentioned against Arizona he's dominated the Diamondbacks as that one has popped up. Again a soft one. Ransom puts it away. The men in black back into the dugout. Let's see if there's some offense on the other side. River Casinos, proud partner of the Diamondbacks. And by Kia. Visit your local Valley Kia retailers today. A.J. Pollock, Jason Kubel, Justin Upton. Diamond side as we join you. You stand in the on-deck circle with Pollock. Barry Zito is on the mound facing the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Zito this year has had a fine year to this point. Has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in all 6 of his starts this year. Really locking back in a different style pitcher than when he dominated years ago.
Yeah, now he's become just pure finesse. He still throws plenty of fastballs, but he's got a much better command of that terrific curveball than he's had in the last couple of years, and he's developed a terrific changeup as well, Darren.
And he throws a harder curveball that is dubbed the slider, so it's a nice mix. A.J. Pollock leads it off. There's a strike at the knees at 83 miles an hour. Still throw you some fastballs, and they average right about that, almost 84, and he throws about 3 out of 10 fastballs.
But he's been locating it much better this year than in the past.
Pollock on the ground. On the cross, just getting Pollock, who is streaking up the diamond. Nice play by Brandon Crawford. He's been battling some yips in this ballpark. He played that one cleanly. Arizona has Kubel behind Pollock and Upton batting third. Paul Goldschmidt, big night Friday, sat last night. Montero, Cody Ransom, Ryan Roberts moves over to second. McDonald is at short. Joe Saunders 0 for 11 this year.
But Jason Kubel been all over the lineup here in this homestand. Anywhere from he's hitting second today, he's hit cleanup, he's hit 7th. He's been everywhere. Johnny Cash.
Well, the men wearing black like Johnny Cash have been used to that, I think. I mean, finally, a couple of days ago, Kirk Gibson rolled out the same lineup he had about 2 weeks before. Otherwise, it would have been a different lineup the first 30 games of the year. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Changeup stayed up and in there. 79 miles an hour. Almost fluttered in like a knuckleball.
Well, his fastball's only hanging around 83, 84 miles an hour.
And on 1-2. Into the dirt it goes. There's the curveball. So Kubel has batted second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh this year. And a quick glance tells me that he's been the most active around the order. High fly into left center field. Pagan going back, still going. Leaps, he can't make the play. Kubel in with a double. The Diamondbacks with a runner in scoring position for number 3 hitter Justin Upton.
This is one of those that you think may have been hit high enough to maybe catch a piece of that overhang. You can see that into Pagan looking up to cement, but it does not hit it. It just misses it, and Pagan can't come up with it. So that's a double for Kubel, and Justin Upton going to hit with a runner in scoring position where he's really struggled this year.
Just 2 of 24 with ducks on the pond with runners in scoring position. 2 hits, 10 strikeouts in that situation. And that one has him jackknifing out of the way. 1-0 the count to Upton. In his career, in this ballpark, he has been fabulous. A force at home. This year it's been a little bit different. As that changeup dips over the outside corner, 1-1 the count. He slugs .527 in this ballpark in his career. This year that number just .319. It's been a true home field advantage.
For years.
Looks at a pitch. He did not go around. Tom Hallion's out there with Chad Fairchild behind the plate. Kirk Gibson also works with the remainder of Alfonso Marquez and Brian Onora are umpires today. There's the quartet. They're wearing their black as well.
And that's the other thing is last night the Diamondbacks in these same black jerseys played poorly and got beat. So it's interesting, that just interesting to me. We'll find out though.
Justin in the driver's seat at 3-1.
And he pitched around him, no question.
Well, you'll take that rather than diving out of the zone. Upton is on. Let's take a look at the Giants' defense with Melky, Cabrera, Angel, Pagan, and Gregor Blanco, a speedy outfield. Arias has flashed the leather. Crawford a good shortstop. Charlie Culberson his big league debut. Hector Sanchez catches. Barry Zito is on the mound. These guys will get after it. They'll run baseballs down. It's always a pitcher's dream to see that. That's when Young is healthy, like when you used to see the Parra Young Upton outfield with their range. Goldschmidt takes strike one with an off-speed pitch. Had a good night Friday night. Broke out of that homerless skid, didn't he?
And kind of surprisingly was not in the lineup last night. Electing to go with Lyle Overbay. And all due respect to Lyle, I would have had trouble making that switch.
Hanging breaking ball fouls it off. 0-2 the count.
Paul's been fighting the strikeout bug this year.
Struck out 26 times. The man on deck, Miguel Montero, with Overbay looking on. Miguel has struck out 34 times to lead the team. He's sneaking back in and biting the team on occasion now, like it used to a couple of years back. That is strike 3 over the inside corner.
Speak of the devil.
And Kirk Gibson was bemoaning the strikeouts looking this morning with the media.
He's right there. Good pitch.
So now Miguel Montero.
Let's see if he can maybe gear down a little bit. Been swinging really, really hard, especially in these situations.
Fouls that one off, took it out of the catcher's mitt. The Giants amongst the best right now. Runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Below 175 for a majority of the season. That puts them in the top category in the National League. There's Bochy's pitchers. And right at the front of the line is Zito. 1 for 20. 2 outs with runners in scoring position. Hit him.
Well, that's been happening quite a bit to Diamondback hitters. This comes right in there with a fastball, gets him on the tricep area. Montreal will take a painful trip down to first base.
Let's see if Arizona now can cash in. The bases are full for the Diamondbacks. I know we'll talk more about it. The man on second base right now, Justin Upton, was squared up yesterday and hit by a pitch in his first at bat by Matt Cain.
Looks like a tongue depressor to get caked mud off his cleats.
Bases full for Cody Ransom. Kubel with the two-bagger. Upton pitched around. In a sense, he was pitched around. Cody Ransom has 3 hits in 7 times against left-handed pitching. 2 of them homers. Out front, changed up, 0-1 the count.
And I think that was a conversation. This is a former Giant, Cody Ransom. And the word's out that he can handle fastballs. Handles them pretty well. So I would imagine after that first pitch changeup, I would imagine Ransom going to see a lot of off speed, or any fastball he does see is not going to be in the strike zone.
Breaking ball, no balls and 2 strikes, as you said.
First pitch changeup, second pitch curveball, and it's 0-2.
Never seen Barry Zito in a game, in a regular season game anyway, maybe in spring training. Takes 1-2 the count. Cy Young Award winner in 2002, Zito. 44-62 as a Giant. It's been a different journey. This year, his finest hour as a Giant to this point. Slow curveball, ground ball to the middle of the diamond. Crawford with the flip, and Zito gets out of it. He pitched to who he wanted to, pitched around the guys he didn't want to face, and Arizona with a 0.
Out there, a special shout out to my mom Sandy up in Utah. a little over a month ago, a couple of open heart surgeries. She has the heart of a champion, so happy Mother's Day, Mom. Joined by D-backs President and CEO Derek Hall, and you know, pink is kind of the color, but so is red. Tell us about these red suede loafers. Not Elvis, he had the blue, but you've got the red.
They are red. They're Sedona red, and they're 2-0 right now. I've only broken them out on Sundays, but so far they've won both Sundays, so I had to break them out again here today, and hopefully we snap this little streak.
And staying on the color theme, the Saturday blacks being rocked on Sunday. What's that all about?
You know, the guys had asked for that because they didn't like the way the pink looked with the red the last couple of years. So they thought the pink would stand out for the moms and for breast cancer awareness on the black. And it does pop. It's a lot better with the black.
It's all coming together. Really special get-together earlier today. I talked to Kirk Gibson about it. You've done this quite a while, an employee meet and greet. You know, there's such a great interaction between the people that work here in the stands in the front office with the players. Kirk Gibson really enjoyed it, and I know that it's a thrill for you to be able to merge those two.
Well, they're family, just like all of our employees, and they're the biggest fans we have. So about 3 years ago, we decided to come in on a Sunday, have them come in early and line them up on the warning track and bring the players and coaches out to thank them and shake their hands one by one. And it goes a long way. They're great. I think our game day staff is as good as any in sports. They're very friendly. They wear that button on their shirt that says FOTSI, find a way to say yes, and it's just another way for us to tell them thank you, too.
And you guys have been voted the best place to work for quite a few years in a row now. I know you take a lot of pride in that.
I do, yeah. It's 6 straight years, and it really is. I mean, people love to put on this brand every day and wear the logo, and we take pride in working here. But more importantly, I'm proud of the culture that we've created, not only with our full-time staff, but our part-time staff and game day staff as well. And they treat our fans so well. That's all I can ask for.
Always great to see you. Let's hope those shoes become 3-0 red suede shoes. They're very sharp.
Thanks, Brad. Let's hope they're...
Can I take them on the road trip?
Yeah, they work. Why not?
Guys, send it back to you.
Thank you, guys. 0-1 the count, and Angel Pecan evens it up at 1-1. Brett Pill with the ground ball out to third. Pagan 4 of 7 in this series with a couple of walks, so he has been all over the base paths.
Yeah, he was on base all 5 times that he came to the plate last night.
And there you can see what he has done the last week and a half as he offers it a high changeup, fouls it up and into the seats. Well, we were talking, and Derek talking with Brad as well, about taking those kicks on the road. The reason is the team does head out on the road, and it starts with a fun matchup tomorrow night. Team heads to Dodger Stadium, as that one is inside.
Chad Fairchild not in the giving mood on that fastball in. We saw Paul Goldschmidt rung up in there, but not Angel Pagan.
The 3-2. Bouncing ball. Went after a good sinking fastball. Love the hands of John McDonald.
As Ricky Henderson used to say to catchers that had a quick release, Ricky Henderson used to always say, hey, he's got that quick, get rid of it. Well, John McDonald's got that quick, get rid of it, doesn't he?
That's exactly what it is. And he realizes who is running, Angel Pagan or Gregor Blanco or Melky Cabrera. You have to have to quote Ricky, a quick get rid of it.
I just think that's great.
Hector Sanchez.
Oh, Ricky, do you mean a quick release? No. You got to quick get rid of it.
But you knew exactly what he meant.
That's exactly right.
1-1 the count. Just belt tie down the middle, beat him with it. But the Dodgers series has Ian Kennedy and Clayton Kershaw tomorrow night in prime time. We'll have that one for you. What a way to start that series. That one misses outside. It's just a short 2-gamer, and all of baseball going through the short 2-gamers this week.
Ends up being pretty big, though, doesn't it?
It's a huge 2-game series. Like today, you're finding out what Arizona's all about. You'll find out again tomorrow.
That's the way it should be.
Again, beat him with that fastball. And easy chance for Upton. 6 up and 6 down for Bazooka Joe. You enjoy a cold one. Look forward to Miller Time later in today's game. It's brought to you by Miller Lite. Ruth Anna here.
Oh, that's Ruth Anna reading the stats.
Her husband Robert sitting next to her, some friends, and she always welcomes us with a smile into our daily chores here at work. And
not a sweeter lady will you ever meet.
We are honored to have her take a day off and enjoy a ball game.
That's her right there. Happy Mother's Day. Well, I circled the scoreboard.
That's all right as well. Glass half full today. Ryan Roberts digs in. There's one of those new look pitches for him, the slider. Just a smaller and a little bit harder curveball, if you will. He throws that a ton. There's the curveball. You notice the difference in the loop of the pitch, the velocity. Curveball's about 70. Slider's about 75. Never used to throw sliders as a younger pitcher. Curveball belted but fouled.
Just couldn't wait long enough to keep that fair. That's why that pitch is such a good weapon. Even when you throw it for a strike, a lot of times just hitters can't stay back long enough to do damage.
Better news for Roberts is you can see the 10 games in May have him hitting .320. As that went in on the hands, 1-2 the count. 4 for 9 as well in career at bats against Zito.
Just a showcase fastball there, up and out of the zone at 83 miles an hour. Probably to come back with something off speed here. He knows what he's doing out there. This guy's a smart pitcher. There's the off speed, as we said there, Darren, but he missed badly with it. Now it's 3-2.
Changeup runs the count full. McDonald waiting on deck.
It's a little cut fastball there at 80 miles an hour. He's got all the tricks.
There's a little bit of everything.
Oh,
you
yeah.
bet.
I know yesterday you were working in Milwaukee and you got a pitcher named Sean Markham who you labeled as a crafty righty. Well, this is the epitome of the crafty lefty right here, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would. That's exactly what he is. Never bends. Very close. That is ball 4. Every time a Diamondback player hits a homer this season, Fulton Homes donates $150 to the Central Arizona Mountain Rescue Association. And that's a good thing. McDonald hitless in his last 8 at-bats, but still overall a really nice season. First pitch popped up. Is there room? It took Sanchez a while to find it, so Pill just took over. He had the better angle. You can speak to that, Gracie, when you're coming in from first.
Yeah, it's just an easier play for a corner infielder, be it a third or a first baseman. It's easier to deal with that spin coming forward that way. Instead of, you can see the catcher. Where is it? Okay. Well, I got it over here. Let me take care of it. Done deal. And the first baseman is always the best athlete on the field, so just stay right out of his way and let him make the play. Smart play by Hector Sanchez, the catcher.
Joe takes a pitch that is high. Pill also an outfielder as well. Joe with a couple of sack bunts this year. He's hitless in 11 tries. 141 career hitter. He is, when he gets into the box, Bazooka Joe. And always will be.
He's going to miss Dodger Stadium this go around.
Well, he may be asked to pinch hit in one of the 2 games, I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't think there's a chance in Hades of that ever happening, to be honest with you, but it's okay.
Looking for the bunt is Arias. Joe takes that one toward the mound. Zito realizes his only plays out front. It was a pretty one, wasn't it?
Beautiful bunt there by Joe Saunders, helping himself, trying to set up A.J. Pollock for an RBI situation.
Hey there, a quick reminder, anytime the Diamondbacks score 6 runs or more, Taco Bell gives away 3 free tacos with a large drink purchase. I'll tell you this about Pollock, including today in his last 7+ games, 8 of his last 20. So hitting more now with a double and with a homer. And he's got enough speed, he can mishit a ball and hit it on the ground and
beat it out
for an infield hit. Although up here, we love when hitters drive it in the gap.
Absolutely. He drove a ball about 15 rows into the left field bleachers a couple of nights ago here against Madison Bumgarner. Hung him a slider and killed it to left field for his first major league home run. Darren, you weren't here, but he got the silent treatment in the dugout too.
Did he?
Yeah. Miguel Montero was the ringleader of the silent treatment.
Oh, I like the silent treatment. That one is high. 3-0 the count. Here's the homer you're talking about. Oh, he did get it.
And nobody's congratulating him.
3-1 the count.
That's the silent treatment, folks.
How about that? You hit your first big league homer and it's crickets in there.
They don't say a word to you. But all in good fun. Now he sits on 3-1, looking for his second major league homer. And he pitched around him with the left-handed hitting Jason Kubel on deck. And that's the other thing about Barry Zito, Darren. You've watched him pitch for years. I even faced this guy when he was with the A's. He would rather walk you than throw something in the middle of the plate. And that's what he did right there. You can see he's giving himself a little bit of a talking to.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, that's a brand new one right there.
Hi, baby.
Oh, this is fun. Well, that's about enough of that.
He made it clear. Drive it in the gap. That one is away. 1-0 the count. Youngsters like that, too. They really perk up if they battle colic. Driving in the gap really helps them feel better.
Makes them feel a lot better about things. Takes away all those gassy tummies.
1-0
Makes you
the
feel
count.
much better.
I think it helps for managers, too. That one is belted. Not into the gap, but hard hit. Matt Williams says, let's go. Come on down. The Diamondbacks pick up a run, and they do so thanks to Jason Kubel. Look how happy he is.
Yeah, that's a happy boy. And that's a happy boy. I would imagine his manager's a happy boy.
And more than anyone.
Boy, this is just a first pitch cut fastball. Bang. Kubel rips it into right field. Roberts with good speed, scoring all the way, and the throw is up the line. I like A.J. Pollock moving to third base as well. That's what you do when somebody pitches around the guy in front of you. You whack one out there and make him pay for it.
And good for Kubel.
Yeah, 2 walks in the inning, come back and haunt Barry Zito.
At some point, it has to. I mean, I understand the stubbornness, and it has benefited Zito a lot this year. Pretty curveball, nips the outside corner, 0-1 the count. But even coming in, Zito, 36 2/3 innings, 18 strikeouts, 17 walks. But a 2.2 ERA.
Exactly. When they're not coming around and scoring, it's okay. One did there.
That's the slider. It stays high. 1-1 the count. He walked to start things out. Diamondbacks have a bit of a bone to pick with everyone that is shutting them down at home. And by the way, a nice touch put in the
nice little gesture there.
Mother's Day wristband. Hot shot, foul ball. That bone, by the way.
Big femur bone of a cow, isn't it?
What do they do with that?
You make your bat, you rub your bat on that big femur bone there, and it makes the wood a little harder. The friction caused by that bone makes the wood on the bat a little harder, and that's strike 3 to Justin Upton. He's a strikeout victim again.
Visit local retailers and text road trip to the Miller Taste Team. Do it at 620, 620. Your chance to win one of 3 interdivision rival flyaway trips this summer. Charlie Culberson was a sandwich pick between the first and second round in 07. Journeyed through the minor leagues since 07. Welcome to the major leagues. His first at bat as he takes outside. 1-0 the count. Born in Rome, Georgia. Grew up in the state of Georgia.
Hearty congratulations, young man. The dream is coming true.
Goes after the first pitch that is near the plate, so he pops that one up. Stacy Dyer standing by for breast cancer awareness, talking with Brad Steinke on this Mother's Day. Guys, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Pink is certainly the color all around Major League Baseball, honoring the fight against breast cancer, joined by Stacy Dyer, who a couple of years ago was diagnosed with breast cancer. Take me back to that day. What's going through your mind?
Oh my gosh, it was surreal, really. When my doctor said I had cancer, and all I could do was just sob. I didn't know if I was going to live or die or make the next day, and that's when I reached out to friends who had breast cancer, and they all said, you just keep plugging through it, and it's a journey, and they held my hands and walked me right through it, and we just kept taking the next right step and doing the next right thing, and so many prayers and so many people watching out for us. It was, it ended up being a really good journey.
And seeing all the pink here and seeing the ball players wearing the pink to support the fight against breast cancer has to be very rewarding as well.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing because, ever since I was diagnosed, my passion has been reaching out to other people and reminding them to do their self-breast exams, and, because really when you find it early like I did, stage 1, they can take care of it and, and be done with it and save lives. And when people ignore things, that's when it gets really bad and it can be a killer. And there's no reason it ever has to get that far.
And final question, part of your duties as the honorary Batgirl, you got to throw out the first pitch. Tell me what that was like.
Oh my gosh. the pitcher's mound doesn't look so far away sitting up here. And then I turned around and my niece started shaking and I just started crying. And, you know, so it was supposed to go to his glove, but, you know, at least it hit one of the boxes and not like crazy pitch.
It was a strike in my book.
Excellent.
Godspeed and best of luck in your journey.
Thank you so much, Brett. Thank you so much. And, you know, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And I just want to remind everybody, do your exams and get it taken care of. Don't wait.
Very good advice. Stacey, thanks for your time. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks.
Great stuff, Brad.
Good stuff, Brad. Attaboy.
Bless you, Stacey, for your courageousness. And we are blessed that all the moms that have battled and survived breast cancer that are here on this Mother's Day today. That's the best gift of all. I know a dear friend in our lives, Kim Feidler, has won that battle. So congratulations. And today's a day to celebrate. Celebrate Mom. Bouncing ball. And Zito. Now, I asked you during the interview just a quick question. I think baseball fans might be curious. No thought to bunt there, even though in that situation you're just moving into third?
With one out, why? You know, and Zito came into the game hitting 167. He's not a terrible hitter. Instead of just giving your opponent the second out of the inning, and it still takes a base hit to score him, go ahead and let him swing the bat. What do you think?
Understand it. Understand it. I know there are Diamondback hitters that you trust, pitchers that are hitters that you trust to maybe find a hole. Boy, beautiful pitch. A pitcher's pitch over the outside corner. Joe can go get that corner because he goes and gets that inside corner to a righty so effectively. And it's grown his game this year immensely because of it. Working from the windup with the runner at third. Little simple thing. You have a choice at that point with the pitcher. With a runner at third, you can work from the stretch if you'd like, or you can work from the windup. He'll take a quick peek before he goes into that windup. Just tells you he's more comfortable. You can only do it, though, with the runner at third with 2 outs.
True.
Takes that peek. Curveball, hot shot, base hit, right field. That runner comes on down. Gregor Blanco with an RBI, his 5th run batted into the year.
Sometimes this game just baffles me. He struck out Gregor Blanco on nothing but fastballs his first time up, gets a strike, and then decides I'm going to throw him a breaking ball. And what does he do? He hangs it, and Blanco smashes it, ties up the game. Oh, well, that's why I'm up here.
And Crawford, who comes around to score, does so because of a double. Lefty on lefty for Crawford, has struggled against left-handed pitching. That was just his 5th extra base hit against a lefty this year. Counts now, though. Hey there. A lot of cute youngsters here today with Mom. Well, we're dead even now. A run and 2 hits, no errors for both of these teams. Giants go home where they take on the Colorado Rockies. Diamondbacks take on the Dodgers, as we mentioned, in L.A. Rolled past McDonald. It's off his glove and shallow left. Look at the aggressive base runner. Out front, Blanco into third. I would imagine fun for Giants fans to see that type of aggression. Just past the outstretched, sure-handed glove of McDonald.
Harris hits this ball hard. You see the dive. Can't come up with it. Now he can't find it. And that's all it takes for Blanco, who runs well, to easily get into third base standing. And now, after 2 outs and a runner on third base, now the red-hot Melky Cabrera going to try and give his ball club the lead. Right-handed this year, he just has not made many outs.
He did back in the first, but you're right, not many at all. Well over 400 against left-handed pitching. Defense almost straight up. To the right side, base hit right field. Hustling to third again is Arias. He draws a throw. It's cut off. The Giants lead it 2-1. That's an 11-game hitting streak for Melky Cabrera. He has torn up the Diamondbacks this season.
And we've talked about it the last couple of days, Darren, in your absence. The Diamondback pitching staff has had so much trouble getting that elusive third out of an inning. And now we see 2 more runs score here when 2 are out. Last night with 2 outs, a couple of hit batters ended up coming around to score when Matt Cain drove him in with a 2-out, 2-run double. And the beat goes on here this afternoon with 2 outs and Joe Saunders here in the 3rd.
Here is Brett Pill. With 2 outs, Arizona deals with opposing batters at a 279 clip. That's 15th.
That's a huge batting average with 2 outs.
That one's rolled foul. We're talking about Melky, what he has done this year. This is series number 2 between these 2 teams. And this includes that last at bat.
Might be time to go to plan B against Melky Cabrera. He kind of likes plan A.
Yeah, he's been awfully comfortable in the batter's box as well. Looked like he went around on a pitch that is up and away. 0-2 the count on Pill. Brett just 1 of 11 with runners in scoring position. Fly ball center, really took care of him nicely. Just 16 pitches in the inning, but 4 hits with those 16 pitches. By AT&T, it's the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. Kia Motors, partner of the telecast today, and we love their key to the game. A very simple one. Make mom proud. Make mom proud, which means obviously at home.
I would say a lot of moms are proud of these guys. Make them prouder.
Make them more proud.
Like by winning?
Yeah, absolutely. That's for the team and for all the youngsters at home. Make mom proud.
And get good grades.
Get off your duff today. Don't be making mom clean the kitchen at all today.
Happy Mother's Day.
No, clean your room.
Clean up your room.
Maybe cook mom some lunch. Make a nice sandwich right now.
Oh, my mom wouldn't want me doing that.
No?
I'm a stinky cook.
You can make her real proud just by giving her a call as well. Just give mom a call.
Low strike there, called by Chad Fairchild. 1-1 now to Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul struck out looking back in the first inning. 4 of his 10 career home runs have come against the Giants. 3 of them against Tim Lincecum. There's Tim. Little chopper on an off-speed pitch. 2-2 the count. Make Mom a sandwich.
I can make sandwiches. I can definitely make a sandwich. Not as good as Hungry Hill's.
No.
Well, those are big league sandwiches down there. Hungry Hill, boy. Not going to get a better sandwich than that.
That Giants fan about to truly enjoy a treat. Paul Goldschmidt out to short. Crawford keeps those feet moving as he fires it on across.
Well, he got away with a hanging change up there to Goldschmidt. These were fun to hit, folks. Watch this thing. Oh, my. Right up there in the wheelhouse. Goldschmidt couldn't do anything with it.
All sorts of goods when you come on out to the yard. Team going away for a week. We'll see you when we come back home. Curveball nowhere near. Arizona's already left 5 on base. They hope to get more opportunities like they've had and cash in. Jason Kubel singled in a run 1 inning ago if you missed it.
Big swing from Miguel Montero.
Miguel's got some interesting streaks going. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going, and it's good stuff. I mean, he's 6 of 18, 333. But he's also got a 12-game strikeout streak going.
Wow.
He's racked up quite a few.
And he's not a guy that's been a big, huge strikeout guy in his career, has he?
Not that memory serves.
Did you see what Big Adam Dunn snapped that streak? He'd struck out in like 26 straight games. Broke a record. But he broke his own record by not striking out last night. But he's having a pretty good year as Big Adam Dunn.
Yeah.
We can't get enough of him on this show.
I mean, that goes without saying. There's kind of everybody else, and then there's Big Adam Dunn.
He's got 11 home runs this year. That ties his entire last year.
He couldn't have been as bad as he was last year.
He was that bad.
I mean, we knew that he was going not to stay that bad. And now that's how people are talking about Albert Pujols. As that one is fouled off up and into the screen.
Oh, we got a nice grab down there by a very patriotic rascal. I don't know, Darren. This is a pretty good grab here. Watch the guy in the red, white, and blue with the glove.
Boy, that is a good play.
That's a heck of a play. What do you think?
I don't know.
Wow, tough judge today, huh?
The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2 the count.
Nice play. Oh, he's thinking about it, folks.
Montero, another big swing. That yields a pop-up. Play is made. 2 outs in the inning.
Well, the Diamondbacks host the Dodgers for 3 games beginning next Monday, May 21st. Be here for just $19 with the D-backs Pepsi Max Value Pack. You get a lower-level bleacher ticket, a regular-size hot dog, a 24-ounce Pepsi, and a free bottle of Pepsi Max, all for just $19. Call 602-514-8400. Log on to dbacks.com/value. And I'll even throw you in a Polish sausage there.
You will you?
Yeah.
All right.
That looks good.
Cody Ransom. He takes a strike. 2-1 the score. The Giants lead it. Breaking ball outside. Yeah, that's where he was sitting, the gentleman that made the play. There he is in there. All right, give him a contract.
I think that's the right thing to do.
Bring it down. 1-2 the count. Give him a contract.
I think he earned it. He was the only guy with the glove. He got rewarded.
Yep. He'll be coming back to a game. 4 tickets on us. Large discount at the team shop so he can really gear up. Swing and a miss. Ransom goes down on strikes with a slow breaking ball. You're coming back. It's on us. Gracie's going to give you a free Polish sausage as well. Two to 1 is the score. Our AT&T trivia question. What are the 4 original teams from the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League on this Mother's Day?
Well, like a league of their own?
Mm-hmm.
The Rockford Peaches.
That's what my guess was going to be. Is that an original? Well done.
And then I don't know anymore.
I don't recall any either. 1-0 the count. And
well, there was a team in Racine, Wisconsin.
There was a team in Racine.
The Brewers.
No.
The Racine Brewers.
No. The Racine Brewers.
There you go.
Into right center field and a base hit for Pagan. He will stop. It's not the Racine Brewers, by the way.
It wasn't?
I'm told it's the Bells.
The
yes.
Racine Bells.
Mm-hmm. No crying in baseball, Gracie.
Because Tom Hanks, what was his name in the movie, that curmudgeon of a manager he was?
Jimmy Dugan.
Jimmy Dugan.
Spitting all over himself, half in the bag at game time.
Oh, there's Lucky Henry. You missed out on Lucky Henry.
Yeah.
While you were off on network assignment.
Looks like the cable robot. Henry getting in the cable business?
Evidently.
Into right center field. That one is down. You know that Pagan will grab an extra bag.
Oh, they're starting to tee off now on Joe Saunders. He's thrown 2 pitches in this inning, and it's first and third, nobody out.
Second baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Third time, first and third. Third time. So Charlie Culberson, this is his second major league at bat now. Charles Edward Culberson, 51st pick overall in 2007. Swing and a miss. A changeup. 0-1 the count.
And Joe could desperately use a strikeout.
Cheating in a step or two for a double play. No play back. Give the run up for 2 outs. Hot shot knocked down. Can they get one? They did. Nice play.
Well,
Ransom was already in.
That one got a nice piece of Cody Ransom, too. He's hurting. That glove hand of his is hurting. Anytime you take off your glove, yeah, he got thumbed or something there. He ends up making a heck of a play. Showing a nice arm, too, across the diamond to get a quick Charlie Culberson there.
Mom and Dad, Charlie and Kim, watching their son out from Georgia. Great pitcher in high school as well. So now an intentional walk to Brandon Crawford. It's kind of a no-brainer for Kirk Gibson. And Barry Zito now hits.
That's a big play there by Cody Ransom. Now you set up a possible 0 if you can just handle the left-handed hitting, light hitting Barry Zito.
Trying to keep her occupied.
The Diamondbacks have issued just 4 intentional walks this season. Isn't that a mom's job, trying to keep the youngsters occupied? And watch the game at the same time and see Mr. Saunders now working a high leverage situation here. Infield all the way in. Bunts it. It's a forced play at the plate. They got it there. Yes.
Great play by Paul Goldschmidt. Great play. Pretty good bunt, but Goldschmidt pounces on it quickly, makes the exchange, and just ahead of Angel Pagan. And that's a good call there at home by Chad Fairchild. Just ahead. Boy, that's a close play, but he was out. Great call. Great play by Goldschmidt. Now let's see if Joe Saunders can get that elusive third out.
It's been a bugaboo for Arizona pitchers. 2-out thunder from opposing teams.
And those are demoralizing runs to give up, too. When you're just one pitch away from putting a 0 on the board.
Paul Goldschmidt, by the way, out early this morning with Matt Williams working on similar plays, and part of the plays were shovel throws just like that. Usually you hope when you work on something it comes into play right away, and good for Paul. Broke his bat, base hit, another 2-out hit. 1 run is in. Another run come on down. The Giants lead it 4-1 over the Diamondbacks.
Well, those are painful. Very painful.
Blanco 2 for 3.
All 4 runs now. Yeah, it jams him, but the pitch is up. It's above the belt. And even though he breaks his bat, because it's up, it's going to get elevated out into the outfield. If that ball was down, it would have just been a little ground ball to the right side and easy out. But instead, it's up. And now 4 runs have scored when 2 have been retired. Boy, those are painful.
Giants came into this series really struggling with 2 outs. That one is a fly ball center. It's pretty well struck, but Pollock is there. Not so much anymore for San Francisco, much to the chagrin of Joe Saunders. Francisco. Fun times at the RamTrucks.tv pool. Great place to watch a game, and Arizona hopes that whatever noise they hear from the pool or from the seats or from this great crowd today, a huge crowd in attendance, rallies them, because Arizona again playing in a hole as they trail it by a score of 4-1 to the San Francisco Giants. You talked about the demoralization factor of giving up 2-out runs.
It is such a momentum swing. Like I said, you are 1 out, and as a position player too, you're 1 pitch away from getting in the dugout and getting back after it offensively. Instead, bang, 2 runs scored, and now you look up and you're 3 runs down. And it is just such a tough, demoralizing thing. And this is a team that desperately needs some kind of a wake-up call, especially here at home.
Arizona 3-11 in their last 14 home games. Should they not rally and win this game, they will have opened the season losing 5 of their first 6 series at home. To the backstop, that one goes. They swept the Giants to open the year. Optimism was high. And then they have dropped series to the Pirates, the Braves, the Phillies, the Cardinals. And in danger of it happening here, Kirk Gibson's squad to the San Francisco Giants. Good news is plenty of baseball left to be played. Two and 1 the count.
Big old change up. Ryan Roberts chased it out of the strike zone. 2-2.
Parra spectator today. The Diamondbacks will deal with the team out on this road trip that feels kind of like they do at home, and that's Kansas City. Next weekend, interleague play, 4-13 at home for Ned Yost and the Kansas City Royals. It's a visit to Colorado. It's a huge visit to L.A. Don't look to L.A., though, until you put today away and rally and win if you're Arizona. 3-2 the count to Roberts. Bouncing ball, base hit left field. Picked on a soft one up and away. Pulled it through the hole. 9 hits here in the month of May, hitting over 300 as Roberts.
That's good to see. That was a changeup up in the zone. He hangs it again. This time Ryan Roberts doesn't let him get away with it. He blisters it past Joaquin Arias. And Diamondbacks looking for a spark. Somehow, some way. A little ticked off.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. I mean, in your own ballpark, consistently losing is frustrating. Over the inside, 0-1 the count. Was Justin Upton hit again yesterday?
He was hit his very first time, right in the back in his first at bat by Matt Cain with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And yeah, maybe a little spark might be a little retaliation. Miguel Montero got hit today. Can't retaliate against Matt Cain. He's not pitching.
Pop that one up. Coming on in. The two get together, Sanchez and Pill, and neither one of them able to lean over the railing. Kirk Gibson saying before the game today, with the continuing subject of Justin Upton, he said, and to quote Kirk Gibson, that he was definitely centered up. What does that mean?
Well, that means he got hit hard. I mean, it didn't graze him. It hit him right in the middle of the bat. And it's the same thing. Remember down in Miami when Carlos Zambrano, with the very first pitch he threw Justin Upton, drilled him right in the back as well. You know, Diamondback pitchers, I remember all spring were saying, yeah, we're not going to allow that to happen anymore. Still waiting.
We'll watch and see what happens in this series.
I would imagine he's probably tired of taking free shots. Sean McDonald
can't move up.
Strikes
so
out.
That one into the dirt. McDonald isn't out. Let's revisit the couple of occasions. He's been hit 3 times.
This is down in Miami. That's the very first pitch Carlos Zambrano threw to him. And then last night. And that's called getting centered up right there. And the San Francisco Giants, nobody's had to move yet. That doesn't count Miguel Montero today either. So we'll see.
Saunders takes a pitch away there in the game I was covering in the Midwest, Cubs and Brewers.
Yeah, there was a little something to that, wasn't there?
Well, Ricky Weeks was hit twice the night before, which was Friday night. The final one knocked him out of the game the next day. Ryan Braun was hit the night before, which was Friday night. Braun was hit yesterday, and then immediately Markham hit Alfonso Soriano, the left fielder for the Cubs.
And it was over.
That was it. Both sides were worn, and that was it. You know what? Kirk Gibson addressed the subject before the game. Simply put, as a manager, how do you deem when you watch if a pitcher is pitching into your 3-hole hitter or hitting him? Here's what Gibson said.
He got centered up yesterday. I don't control it to an extent. The rest of the team does, and he does. So when he's had enough, he'll have enough.
The rest of the team does. I don't control it.
And like I said, we heard all spring that the pitchers are going to start taking care of Justin. Maybe that might be what Justin needs. Is that one skied back? That's going to drift foul behind the plate. Obviously, Justin needs some kind of spark. It's been a struggle for him. Maybe that's what he needs to see. Maybe one of these pitchers having his back.
That was our Geico quote from Kirk Gibson, by the way. And a pretty good one. Simple.
Yeah. He doesn't control it. But Justin's teammates do or should.
Pollock to the right side. A long run by a couple of Giants, and into the seats it goes. Well, I think this team would all look you in the eye, and I would hope they would tell you they're better than 3-11 in their last 14 home games. If they think they're that team, I'd be stunned. I'd be stunned if they think they're that team.
Well, yeah, but they just haven't played all that well.
Well, Kirk Gibson said as much today.
Yeah, they just haven't played all that well.
Diamondbacks need a 2-out hit. They've given up several here today. Just got a piece of it.
That was a big curveball there. Pollock just able to nick it foul and survive.
AJ walked in the second inning. He grounded out to short in the first inning. Outside, 1-2 the count. Should he pull a baseball with his speed into that gap? Triple minimum. They are really playing him the other way. There's a man in scoring position. There's that hole. He drives it to right. It's well struck. Going back is Blanco. There's your 2-out hit. A.J. Pollock gets it done.
Well, that was a bullet. Off the wall in right field. He just takes a fastball away, and he doesn't try to pull. Just puts a good, smooth swing on the ball. And look what happens when you just catch it on the barrel of the bat with a good, smooth swing. Right off the wall. And a stand-up double. Yeah. Man, give them a spark, AJ. They're looking for a spark. That gets me a little fired up, Sut.
Let's go was at the end of what he said. There are a bunch of words in front of it. But you're right, it fired him up.
Fired me up.
Didn't have to moonwalk when he got out there to second base. Was just fired up, though.
Moonwalk?
It gets to be a lot of excitement sometimes out at second.
Well, sure.
Uh-oh, crossed up.
up.
That's a scary feeling.
And let's go talk about it. A 2-0 count to Jason Kubel, who now represents the tying run.
There's an outfielder. There's another one. He's going to play A-ball this week. If all goes well in the California League, he could be the starting center fielder for the Diamondbacks next weekend.
Put him on out there right now.
Trust me, I understand.
If he's ready to play.
He's ready to play in competitive games in A-ball.
Thought he was a major leaguer.
Kubel down the line. They will trade places. Here comes Pollock. Kubel might think about three. He throws the anchor out. All right, back-to-back doubles. We've got ourselves a ball game. The Diamondbacks climb back in.
Jason Kubel, his third hit in 4 innings. And this time he hits a rocket down the right field line. A little slider there, and he nails it.
2 out hits. 2 out hits,
well,
back-to-back.
We're seeing a bunch of them here. Pollock, then Kubel. Now, the guy that got all this conversation started, Darren Sutton, Justin Upton, now with an opportunity to tie the ball game or give his team the lead.
Walked in the first, struck out looking in the second. Two for 25 with runners in scoring position. With Paul Goldschmidt on deck, there's an open base.
I would imagine Zito sees who's on deck and might think twice before giving Justin Upton anything really fat to hit. Not saying Goldschmidt can't do big damage. He's done big damage. He did it Friday night with a 3-run homer against Bruce Bochy's crew. Let's see if he can get a mistake here and do some damage. Good pitch there for strike one.
Slider right down the middle, 1-1. Zito again before this ball game, before this inning, came into this contest with opponents 1 for 20 against him with 2 outs and runners in scoring position.
Just missed that one. And once again, he'd rather walk you than give you something fat to hit.
Pitch up and away off the end of the bat. Looks like a changeup there. They count 2-2.
And that's exactly what Barry Zito wants Justin Upton to do. Chase something just off the plate. And if he's going to get a hit in this situation, it's going to be off a pitch that would be a ball, not a strike.
Upton in on the hands on a breaking ball. On across and in time for the out. But 2-out noise. The Diamondbacks answer back to the San Francisco Giants. Notre Dame's very own A.J. Pollock to right. Jason Kubel's got 3 hits in this contest, carrying the offense. Tremendous savings at Nissan's National Tent Event. Visit ChooseNissan.com or your local dealer today. Time to go back to work for Joe Saunders. A little bit of life, and he knows the best thing he can do is to throw a quick 0 up on that board. The boys are hitting. Get him back in there.
Absolutely. Get him in there. But you're going to have to go right through the heart of the order, starting with Melky Cabrera, who, once again, has hurt the down. Boy, look at that. Look at that series. 6 for 11. Well, there's a nice little breaking ball. That's the first. I can't remember many curveballs from Joe today. Have you?
No, hasn't thrown too many. Has all but scratched the slider this year. Goes fastball, curveball only. But does not throw many today anyway. It's been fastball, changeup, 2 curveballs in a row. There's a base hit to Melky Cabrera.
Well, Joe was perfect through the first 2 innings. Since in the last three innings, 8 base hits now in the last 3 innings off Joe Saunders.
Trivia question talking about the All-American Girls Baseball League.
The Rockford Peaches.
That's one. Racine Bells, Kenosha Comets, South Bend Blue Sox.
But nothing in Chicago. All those cities very close to Chicago, but nothing in Chicago.
In the movie, the tryouts were at Wrigley Field.
That's right.
That one is lifted to left. Pretty well struck. Kruger going back to the wall. Gone. That is a 2-run home run, and they answer right back.
Boy, that is painful there. Joe Saunders really getting hit hard here in the last 3 innings. And all that goodwill last inning is flushed away with 2 swings of the bat here in the top of the 5th for these San Francisco Giants. Trying to come in, doesn't get it in, gets it belt high in the middle. Brett Pill hammers it. 6-3 Giants.
The Diamondbacks, when they pitch at home, and it's a pitcher's ballpark, but they pitch to a 2.19 ERA, number 1 in the National League. Arizona, who pitched well in this ballpark last year, has a 5 ERA at Chase Field. Only the Rockies have a higher ERA, and that Arizona ERA is going up.
And this is a lineup, these Giants, that has been doing basically nothing up until these last 2 games.
Angel Pagan into right center field. Over to make the play is Justin Upton. Hector Sanchez surprised that he's in the lineup. Come on, Hector. Not like a Yankee or Red Sox here. All right.
You're ready, huh? Ready for some good stuff?
Well, what shocked Hector Sanchez that it was his turn to hit? Hector.
You're up.
Doing his best Uke impersonation.
I was going to say, maybe he had a little Michael Bourne moment.
Oh, that's true.
There you go, Joe. Don't let him dig in on you. Nothing wrong with that right there. Just a little inside fastball to set up the next pitch.
1-1 the count. Two runs in the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th each inning, as that one is hit on the ground. Ryan Roberts makes the play. And now, Mr. Charlie Culberson, as Josh Colementor warms in the pen. Third Major League plate appearance.
Hit a smash to third his last time up and was robbed by Cody Ransom.
Charlie down in AAA Fresno was hitting .284, slugging nearly .500, had 5 home runs. CenturyLink high-speed internet, high-speed pitch. Into the dirt. 2-1 the count. Zito 85, Saunders 91. No surprise there for either one. 2-2 the count.
Got the bill of his cap with that.
I was going to ask you. Looked like he did. We saw his dad in the stands a moment ago. His dad actually played in the Giants organization, a 16th round selection as a minor leaguer Giant. There's Mom and Dad. Happy Mother's Day to Mom. Three and two the count. Boy, you see Mom there and you just remind yourself we kind of live lives through our phones, don't we?
Anymore we do. You can see why Charlie Culberson's such a handsome young man.
The 3-2. Ian will do it again. On 3-2. Hot shot, big league base hit number 1. And congratulations to Charlie.
Throw the ball away. Yeah, nice going. That's a talk about making Mom proud. Or key to the game. There goes that ball to be on his mantle. Congratulations, young man. Paul Goldschmidt over there probably saying, yeah. I want to get a hit too. Probably played against each other coming through the ranks somewhere. All right, way to go.
Broke his bat. Goldschmidt will look to hustle to the bag. He will get there. Brett Pill with a 2-run homer. Charlie Culberson, big league hit, number 1.
This is Lyle Overbay. I just want to wish everyone, all the mothers around the world, and especially my mom, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there, and especially my mother.
Hi, I'm Paul Goldschmidt. Just want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom and all the moms out there. Thanks for all the support, and we love y'all.
Hi, this is Willie Bloomquist. Just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day, and I love you, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day, all the moms out there, and to one and all, be safe and sound. Enjoy your day. Paul Goldschmidt to lead it off.
Mom wants some runs.
Definitely wants some runs.
Don't you think?
Now we're about to roll a text poll out, and there's definitely going to be an E added to it. And it's not the Mets this time, Deadspin fans. It's brought to you by Nissan because E is runs. A, B, C, or D to 36929.
Or E, the Mets.
Can't do the Mets. We'll have to do the Mets F.
Okay, can we see that again, please?
Candy, flowers, breakfast, or just build a big hot tub in the backyard.
Oh, a spa.
Just build a whole big hot tub.
It'll take a little elbow grease.
Paul Goldschmidt. Good effort, nearly got it. Really good effort. Gregor Blanco headed into the corner. I'm told that's a day at the spa, by the way.
A day at the spa. I was going to say. For all those folks that make the kind of money Darren Sutton does, you can probably get Mom a day spa. But for you folks like me, probably one of the other three choices are a little more affordable.
2-2 the count.
I always try to get Mom candy because then I can have some.
Good call. Swing and a miss. Change up, never got there.
Struggles continue for Paul Goldschmidt.
And he really wanted Paul to drive one in the gap. It'll be all right, young man. You got Mom keeping you safe.
Oh,
no, Mom.
Get that cameraman away from me.
Not today. I like it.
Just wanted an opportunity for him to say hi.
And, of course, our aggressive crew continues to push and push.
And just continue to bother that child.
Well done. Happy Mother's Day. Best home crew in baseball. If your son's a little upset, we'll make sure he's really mad.
No, really.
Breaking ball, a strike. 0-2 the count. Oh, I'm sure the family's really excited. We continue to push.
That kind of sounds like Darren when they say last call.
0-2 the count. A little chopper on a backhand. In time for the out. So did I understand that correctly? I thought maybe the black was out of aggression or rage or frustration. Being the bad guys today, but the pink didn't match the red? Was that the reason?
Yeah, I was hoping for a little meaner reason. Yeah, you could have worn the home whites then, right? Could have worn the home whites.
I mean, we went.
It looks really good on the black. I mean, it does. It looks really good on the black, but kind of got it handed to you last night. Femur bone.
Popped up to the right side. 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Family Sunday. Sanderson Ford is proud to bring you Diamondbacks baseball. Sanderson Ford, Sanderson Lincoln on Bell Road invites you to the ballpark. And of course, for years, Sanderson Ford has always closed on this, a Family Sunday. A lot of good-looking youngsters out here today. And you got the sisters there, getting along for now, which is nice. You cherish those moments. Let me share that with you personally. Josh Colementor goes to work, the right-hander, kind of the stunt man now. His spot was taken by Pat Corbin, who pitched well the other night. 2 of Pat's 3 starts have been good. So Josh in this role, long man, stunt man out of the bullpen.
Yeah, Joe Saunders, boy, he was off to such a great start. 6 up, 6 down in the first 2 innings, and then in the next 3 innings gave up, just in the 3 innings, 6 runs on 10 hits in the next 3 innings. So he'll hand the car keys to Josh Colementor, try to keep these now rejuvenated slugging Giants, try to keep them at bay here and give their offense an opportunity to get back in this thing.
Josh misses low to even the count at 1-1. Colorado Rockies are visiting Los Angeles. Of course, the Dodgers, the talk of the National League to this point. A little chopper out to short. John McDonald over to Paul Goldschmidt. Time for the out. By the way, good stuff. John McDonald up there in right field in the Legend Suites, hosting 60 guests today. There was a meet and greet before the game, part of a contest for Mother's Day, in which winners explained why they wanted to spend Mother's Day with their mom at Chase Field. And Johnny hosted the moms up there. He went to the hip, took care of that day for all those families up there.
So nice going, John McDonald. Let's hope something really special happens to you later on in this ball game.
Love hearing stories like that. Pops that bunt up. Miguel cannot get there. Colementor last time out against the New York Mets pitched well. 3 innings, didn't give up a run out of the bullpen. Gave up an inherited run, but none of his own. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts for Josh. You know the drill by now. Fastball not overpowering, good changeup, and a curveball that's down the list a bit. A little slash right to third, right to Roberts, tap dance and on across, and in time for the out. Roberts at third, by the way. Hill at second.
Third baseman Joaquin Arias.
Which means that Cody Ransom is no longer in this game, part of a double switch. Colementor is batting in the 6 slot. Hill is batting in the 9 slot. Kirk Gibson knowing he needs every spot. Yeah, part of that change had Joe Saunders coming out of the game, and for Joe, his last couple of starts, Ransom's fine, just a double switch, but his first 5 starts, long balls, none. I mean, none. And then the last 2 starts, he's given up 4 home runs, and the outings have been shortened, unfortunately.
It all started with the St. Louis Cardinals. Came in here and thumped him around.
Fastball, fly ball.
Pretty quick inning. Well, how about that wrecking ball that was the Cardinals? They just got swept at home by the Atlanta Braves. Giants, and Chase Field has one of the best suites in baseball. It's called the batter's box suite. Sit closer to the catcher than the pitcher actually is, and watch all the close plays at home plate from just feet away. The batter's box suite has all-inclusive food and beverage and special accents to the Audi Quattro Lounge. Reserve your seats now. dbacks.com/suites or call 602-462-4600. It's pretty cool down there. That's where you and your guests always sit.
We're going to call a game from down there real soon.
I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like a good idea.
1-0 the count to Ryan Roberts. Time to get things going if you're Arizona. Zito's still out there. Driven into left center field. Got it off the end of the bat, though. Hey, don't forget, find out about Kachinko. Here's what you do. You come to the ball yard. You learn how you can play right here at Chase Field. You go to the interactive kiosk near Section 111 during regular season home games. It's a rally starter, and it's a life changer.
It definitely is a lot. Hey, we got Gonzo and Gracie.
That's awesome.
See, those folks are at the right age to remember me and Gonzo. Good to have you guys here. There's an autograph there on her. Got the headsets on, probably listening to the Governor and Candyman.
Absolutely. And, of course, they're enjoying their game while our crew just crawls all over them.
Going to have them crying soon, too.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. I mean, we're getting after it today. I love it. Gonzo. It's a rare treat to see him at the ballpark, even in jersey form. I mean, you're here every day. 1-1 the count. We just cannot square up Zito the last few innings.
John McDonald had a really tough time. I mean, a really tough time with Barry Zito.
John 0 for 3 with a couple of pop-outs on the infield and a strikeout. Here is Aaron Hill. He looked back on Saunders' night. This is Saunders' spot. Afternoon better said. He retired the first 7 to open the game, and then 10 of the last 19 reached against Joe.
Isn't that weird?
Change up low. .248. 248 with 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. The 1-0. That's a dancing changeup today.
It really does dart, doesn't it?
Kind of has a little bit of a knuckleball effect to it. Like when Cole Menters is really right, his changeup will flutter in there like Zito's.
And that little cut fastball right behind it.
He's almost getting results as if you're hitting against a knuckleballer. Started with the changeup.
Just changes the grip as he goes into his windup.
Hill, fly ball, left field. Cabrera in and out of the sunlight. 7 in a row, sat down by Barry Zito.
He's on cruise control.
The Giants got going early. Gregor Blanco singled it a run in the third inning. He would eventually come around to score on Melky Cabrera's RBI, and the Diamondbacks bounced right back. 2 runs scoring in the fourth inning. Kuba with a double and an RBI. Pollock with a double and an RBI. Very painful to follow, though. Hill with a 2-run homer. Arizona had pulled to within a run. But then with those 2 crossing the plate, 6-3 is the score. Melky Cabrera, 7 for 12.
Just doesn't make outs against the Diamondbacks.
Still doesn't. 8 for 13.
Like sees maybe somebody would have to move their feet.
Barry Zito shaking hands a moment ago. Probably done.
He might be done. Although he's pitching so well, I'm not going to take him out of the game if I'm Bruce Bochy.
Boy, for Cabrera, that's 17 multi-hit games this year. 17. That ties him with Derek Jeter for the Major League lead. So far, looks like a good addition to the roster. Hensley warms in the bullpen. Change up. Beautiful pitch for a strike. 1-1 the count. Trying to reach up and get back in this game like he's trying to reach up. Do some pull-ups.
It's an uphill climb there, young man. Yes, right by him. Goodness. Just a bit high. That was all Montero could do to keep that from hitting the backstop on a fly.
Bill with the homer earlier in the game. Giants offense previous to that had homered just twice in 10 games. 4 home runs in their last 13 games, but he homered here today. Got him. Stayed with the fastball just off the plate away. Today it's game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. You can watch the Coyotes live pre- and post-game shows on Fox Sports Arizona. Pre-game begins at 4:30 live from Westgate. Make sure to switch back to Fox Sports Arizona after the game for our Coyotes live post-game show with Todd Walsh and Tyson Nash. Best of luck, boys. Go get them. Beat L.A., as they like to say around these parts.
We had Tyson Nash on Friday. He was great. I had having some fun at his expense. Miguel Montero was up the previous inning with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and Tyson was up here, and I said, well, if Miguel Montero hits a home run here, a grand slam, then Tyson's going to come on the air with his shirt off. And he didn't hit a grand slam. But Tyson was just talking about the intricacies, you know, the season and how excited they are. And he said, even as a broadcaster, he says it's so exciting what the Coyotes. Boy, you talk about a team that, an organization that deserves things like this. Boy, the Phoenix Coyotes certainly deserve it.
Excited,
and the Coyote fans deserve it.
You bet. A loyal, faithful fan base. And good things come from their successes going forward. Doesn't sound like they're satisfied, though.
No.
Sounds like this is just the beginning.
This is all house money they're playing with now. You know what I mean?
The 2-0. Did he lay off on 2-0? 3-0 the count to Angel Pagan. Guys wore the whiteout shirts yesterday. They all got tattoos like Ryan Roberts. What happened?
It was those Ryan Roberts sleeves.
Oh.
That the fans got yesterday.
3-0 the count. Good for them.
Fans were excited. They were all wearing them all over the stadium. Really good evening, except for the result of the ball game.
That's a good result right there. Come on, guys, don't get too close now. We've been scaring kids.
Scared children.
3-1. 3-2 the count.
Nice play. Oh, boy. That's why you bring your glove to the yard right there. Just reach out there. Make a one-hand snare. And a boy.
Yep, that's a contract. He'll be coming back courtesy of Gracie and I.
That's great.
4 free tickets. Just a great job.
Discounts at the team shop.
Big one. So we'll get it down to him. That one is fouled off. The runner was going. That's great. So now, if he's a loyal season ticket holder with the contract, he can share with a friend. It's somebody else out here at the ball yard. Yep.
Just like that feller.
Did we get him his contract yet?
It's being run down now.
What's going on around here? You let the reins loose when I was gone, I see.
I'm running a very loose ship, unfortunately.
3-2, hot shot, base hit left field. Throw behind the runner, and back in, standing up is Cabrera. Pagan was shooting it toward the vacated hole. Honestly, I think it's a base hit no matter what, though. Pretty piece of hitting by Angel Pagan.
12 hits now for these Giants. Yeah, that is a beautiful piece of hitting. These are two guys, Cabrera and Pagan, that the Diamondbacks just have not figured out this year. Only fitting that they're on base here in the Giants' half of the 7th inning.
Catcher Hector Sanchez.
So time to go to work, trying to get Hector Sanchez here. Sanchez fly to right, singled. He also grounded out to second. Switch hitting catcher. Breaks his bat, shallow center. Here comes Pollock. It's in for a base hit. Good read, taking off as soon as that one was in the air by Cabrera. Pagan goes all the way to third. Sanchez his second hit and his 10th RBI of the year, and the Giants lead it 7-3.
Well, these Giants just doing everything right once again. It was up. So because of that, it ends up being a little flare out in the perfect area. And the Giants pouring it on now here this afternoon.
And I feel like I rolled into a 1978 wedding.
Let this groove.
So those contracts going down to the guys down below. Bobby Freeman
Let's
doing
hope
a
so.
fine job. Kind of waiting. I guess that gentleman hasn't received his contract down there from earlier in the inning or earlier in the ball game. 4 times the Giants have gone first to third on a single. 4 times. Every Giant has a hit besides the pitcher. Oh, Goldschmidt gives it a look, and that's a souvenir.
These Giants brought their hitting shoes today.
Yeah, let them know someone's coming. Yeah, that's what it says here, that Mark Grace and Darren Sutton said I get free tickets. Well, haven't seen anyone yet.
And a Polish sausage.
No, that was for another deal. You gave those away.
Sorry.
Yeah, that gentleman says someone told me that someone's coming to give me a contract.
Oh, he's getting one.
I hope.
Well, we got to be true to our word. Look at Look at Bruce Bochy pressing the accelerator here, putting a hit and run on Sanchez at first base off of the races. That's fouled off. I like good aggressive baseball right now. These Giants are playing it. Good aggressive baseball.
0-2 the count. Culberson picked up his first major league hit back in the 5th inning.
Oh, dear. That's the old high hard one right there.
Is strike 3. He did chase up and out of the zone.
Higher than high and right past Culberson.
Mike Zagurski warms.
Greg Schulte was calling him Bronco all last night.
I like that. Governors can roll out some good nicknames.
He's been doing it ever since I got up here in the broadcast booth. One of our favorite ones of all time from Kojak. We loved Kojak.
Oh, for Connor Jackson.
Yeah, that was the governor.
Double D for Doug Davis.
No, that was yours.
Oh,
that one was yours.
Doug signed with Kansas City. He's back in the
Is he in the
grind
big leagues?
again.
Is he in the big leagues?
No, I don't know if he's in the big leagues. I think he's got some working out to do, some throwing to do. Down the line it goes. Yeah, Kojak, a real good one.
Fans loved that one.
Connor didn't.
No, he didn't like it at all.
But we really didn't care.
But it doesn't matter. It was like when we tabbed Mark Reynolds the sheriff. He didn't really like it.
Yeah, until we trotted him in front of a half dozen NYPD.
That's exactly right. Then he was more than happy with it, wasn't he?
That pitch is how you remember the gentleman, smaller gentleman like a bulldog. You don't like the sheriff? Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I do.
And he was none too pleased, was he? All of a sudden, wasn't such a bad nickname after all, was it?
1-2 the count.
Those New York police, they don't mess around.
Pitch is high. 2-2 the count. Now, of course, Bronco Nagurski was a football player, a Bears legend. And, of course, is Zagurski, the pitcher. But I like it. I see where Greg's going. Bronco wore a size 8 helmet, too, by the way.
Did he really?
A little chopper. Kind of like Bruce Bochy. He's going with an 8 as well.
I think he's got a little more than 8. He's a par 5.
I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially mine, putting up with all my my stuff and my siblings, and this day is for you.
Hi D-backs fans, this is Brad Ziegler. I want to send a special thank you out to all the moms out there. None of us could be where we are if it wasn't for you, and especially to my mom. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day to all the moms, and a special day like today, and especially to my mom. I love you. Thank you.
Answering our Nissan text poll, what does mom like the most on Mother's Day? Now, males aren't allowed to answer this, so hopefully it's moms that answered it. And something tells me that males answered it as well, because we know that mom likes candy, but I know most moms would, you give me a Snickers bar, but I'll take the spa day any day of the week.
I was going to say, most people would want the spa.
So good to see all our men are answering questions for their women.
For those of you in Darren's tax bracket.
Flowers are always good. Breakfast. Either way.
I'm a candy guy.
Just think of mom. Yeah. That's why you voted.
Well,
you're not a mom,
right,
but you voted. A, B, C, or D to 36929. Thanks for playing along, and we hope you're having a good day. Tick-tock, it's getting late. And for the Diamondbacks, down by 4, they've got 9 outs to play with. Zito is done.
Cheese. All right, now anybody but Barry Zito.
Clay Hensley, a veteran. Starter and a reliever in his big league career. 1-0 the count. We saw David Hernandez wishing a happy Mother's Day coming back. Good year so far for Hensley. Down the line, can he keep it fair? No, he cannot.
Pollock's starting to look a lot more comfortable in the batter's box than when he first got here, Darren. I think he was trying to rush things a little bit. There for about a week and a half, we're always showing mom and dad on the air waiting for his first base hit. Tell you what, he's not chasing the pitches he was chasing because he was probably nervously aggressive when he first got to the big leagues. He's played a terrific outfield.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Since he got here.
He can really run, too.
No question about that. But it looks to me like he's starting to get a lot more comfortable in his own skin in the batter's box.
Froze him there. Yeah, Pollock, according to Baseball America, in their best tools survey, had him the best hitter for average in the Diamondbacks minor leagues and the best defensive outfielder in the Diamondbacks minor leagues. Into the dirt it goes. Anyway, we saw David Hernandez a moment ago. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to David. It's Barry Zito's birthday today.
Well, a win would be a nice little birthday present. Let's see if the Diamondbacks can put a lump of coal in his stocking here.
Well, chopper, and it's a foul ball. It's Bobby Valentine's birthday today.
Well, Bobby's very happy because his Boston Red Sox won a home game today. Hadn't been doing much of that. 12-1 over the Tribe.
Daniel Bard pitched very effectively. Justin Masterson did not.
It looks like Andy Pettitte got his comeback spoiled today by the Seattle Mariners, didn't he?
Andy Pettitte today worked 6 in the third, gave up 4 runs, all earned. 2 more runs allowed by the bullpen, Wade and Zapata, and yes, 6-2 is the final. Hello, little one. That's high. That's ball 4. Hensley barks it himself. Good way to start it for the Diamondbacks.
Well, when you're down by 4, a leadoff walk is always something you want, especially when the guy behind you has got 3 hits on the day, and that's Jason Kubel. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles.
APS Energy All-Star Jason Kubel. Over the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. And it's also Robbie Hammock's birthday today.
Oh, former Diamondback. Very popular Diamondback, Robbie Hammock. Caught Randy Johnson's perfect game.
Robbie now the hitting coach for the Summer League club, Arizona Rookie League, the Arizona League Diamondbacks. So he's over at camp working out at Sol River Fields. Hector De La Cruz will manage that club. Jeff Bajanero is the pitching coach. Hammock the hitting coach. Off the plate, I guess.
Pretty good looking pitch. But the right arm stayed right at the side of Chad Fairchild, so it's 1-1.
Edlifson, Affelt, they start to warm in the bullpen.
Ball 2.
Justin Upton waits on deck. Hard ground ball, Pill gloves, fires back to first. Nice turn.
Well, that's a nice play by Pill. An in-between hop to the backhand side. And boy, he just made it look easy. That's a difficult play. The in-between hop, the perfect throw. And how about Hensley getting all the way over to first base easily to get the double play? Boy, last 2 nights, the Giants played some good baseball.
The heart of the order for Arizona, 3, 4, 5, and 6 today have struggled. See if Justin can turn the tide on that.
Justin takes a look-see at it. Hensley, after that pitch, nearly got him. And just like his manager said, once he gets tired of it, he'll let you know, evidently. I guess it's up to Justin.
2-0 the count. One of baseball's all-time hit-by-pitch kings, Don Baylor's his hitting coach. He stood right up on top of the plate, and the baseball would cry when it hit him.
Chased one way out of the zone on 2-0.
2-1 the count on Upton. Hitters 3, 4, 5, and 6, 0 for 10 in this contest, with a walk and a hit by pitch.
And he ended up taking the good one. Well, there's some serious run on the Clay Hensley fastball. I mean, this ball is moving.
Breaking ball, clubbed by Hensley. That'll do it.
With great beer comes great responsibility.
Back at the ball yard, Josh Colmenter looking to eat some more time. Aubrey Huff to lead it off. The veteran and the key member of the World Championship team. Kevin Towers hoping his club can rally and get something going. Working the telephone, working the communications as well. Kirk Gibson said something interesting before the game, I think very telling, and he rarely travels down this road. He said at this point, if adjustments, unfortunately, if they can't be made and results aren't seen, we're now not talking about changes in approach. We're talking about changes in personnel. He used the word personnel to Gibson. As Huff puts that one into the glove of Roberts. When you hear a manager mention the word personnel, you would think that would get your attention.
It would certainly get mine if I was a Diamondback player. I would imagine we saw Kevin Towers probably not real happy with what he's been seeing from his club here the last couple weeks.
Oh, and 1 the count to Blanco.
And now, of course, the season's very early, but this is a ball club we're talking about, Darren, that was a lot of people picked to go to the World Series this year, the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Toward the hole, nice play, Hill. Ranging over to his left, he gobbles it up and throws in time for the out. Playing with a different set of expectations this year, there's absolutely no denying it. And yes, there have been injuries, certainly, but all teams go through injuries. Daniel Hudson expected to throw in a spring game today, or I should say an extended spring game today, camp game. 50 pitches. If it all goes well, he'll head out and pitch in a minor league game, and then after that, his next start will be in the major league. So what are we talking about? About 13 days. We told you Chris Young could be back this weekend.
I can maybe see him out there in Dodger Stadium tomorrow. Don't waste any homers down there in the minor leagues or hits. Diamondbacks need some help on the offensive side of things. Right there in Dodger Stadium.
Let him get his at-bats up here.
Sure.
Big swing, high fly. But it's a team in the sense because even without those guys, they have to play to pick up for those that are falling. That's what makes it a team. Chaz Roberts air conditioning cool plays of the game. You got a gentleman who gloves it down there. One spot, then down the line. I mean, we encourage you to bring your gloves. We hope that you do. You can make plays like that. Both of those gentlemen receiving contracts as we speak. They came and grabbed them from the booth, so hopefully they'll be getting them soon. Chaz Roberts cool play. Jeremy Affelt goes to work. Activated from the 15-day disabled list. Knee problems landed him there. 409 appearing in his 11th game of the year. And there's a strike from the hard-throwing lefty. Yeah, wearing a brace on that knee. Big fella, 6'5", about 230 pounds. 0-2 the count. Well, Arizona now with 4 runs they need to score, have to score, and they have 6 outs to play with. One and two.
Not sure what that pitch was, but wasn't one of his best ones. Oh, what a gorgeous little gal that is.
Just missed.
Affelt can't believe he didn't get strike 3 on that one.
Goldschmidt protecting. We'll do it again.
Got to start somewhere. Might as well start with Paul Goldschmidt trying to somehow, some way get on base.
Big swing, and he fouls that one off. Arizona trying to avoid dropping to 7-12 at home. Coming in at .389 home winning percentage. The lowest in the National League. Just behind the Padres. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Paul, unfortunately, a 3 strikeout day.
Boy, he is really struggling, Paul Goldschmidt.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
29 strikeouts. He was 3 for 4 with a home run on Friday night. He was seeing better results, but today a tough step. Here's Miguel Montero, hit by a pitch, popped out, grounded out.
Jeremy Affelt, like, where do I have to throw these curveballs to get a call?
Miguel Arias Pill in time for the out. 2 outs.
Let me interrupt here, Darren. I want to tell the folks they can follow Fox Sports Arizona's coverage of the Diamondbacks with MLB.com at Bat12 for your iPhone, your iPad, Android, and Windows Mobile. Get live audio, get pitch tracking, get video highlights, and more. Text at bat to 31826 or visit dbacks.com for details.
Willie Bloomquist to pinch hit. 214 on the year for Willie. 1-0 the count. Willie bouncing ball, ranging his Arias. Flashing the leather. What a play by the third baseman for the San Francisco Giants.
What a dandy play. Wow. Do it, son.
certainly tools of the trade. The offense in this series by Melky Cabrera. There have been hits right-handed, hits left-handed, hits to center field, hits everywhere. Our Guts Glory Ram tools of the trade. He's had a huge series. Cabrera 11 straight with regard to that hitting streak, and also 17 multiple hit games ties him with Derek Jeter for #1 in Major League Baseball. The Dodgers put 6 on the scoreboard in the bottom half of the 5th inning, shocking the Rockies. They lead Colorado 8-5 as Zagurski goes to work for the 7th time this year. And they're doing it all with a quiet day for Matt Kemp.
Zagurski now being used a lot in mop-up roles because, well, unfortunately, Diamondbacks have needed a mop-up role here on this homestand.
Some of the big blows delivered today for the Dodgers, delivered by Bobby Abreu, who has driven in 3 runs. 1-1 the count on Melky Cabrera.
Oh dear. What happened there?
He went ahead and swung. He's used to getting most everything in his hitting zone. That one was out of his hitting zone.
Well, oh, that's awful.
Chopper right behind the bag. Another hit. That's not
at all.
4
more
hits.
4 more hits for Melky Cabrera.
First baseman Brett Hill.
Hill does everything he can possibly do, but he beats it. It's fun getting 4-hit days.
Here's Brett Hill. Inside. Hey, by the way, 35,430 on hand today. A very good crowd. A huge weekend with fans coming. Arizona's got 4 runs to score to tie it. Let's hope they can win this game, win this series. They got a lot of work to do. Because the last thing you want to do is head out on the road. On the road, keyword being road, having lost 5 of your first 6 home series.
And 5 out of 6 games on this home stand.
Back to the screen it goes. Ian Kennedy, Clayton Kershaw. Fabulous matchup. Kennedy looking to right his ship. Wade Miley, Chad Billingsley. Miley having a good year. Kind of an average outing last time out. Back against the wall most of the time. Foul ball. That, by the way, for Melky Cabrera as he stands out there, raises his average to 348 with his 4 hits. He matches his career high. He's done it 7 times. First Giant to have a 4-hit game this year. At least today, looking like a pretty good acquisition. Oh boy, good pitch in on the hands, coming back our way, and it's up above, and now it's down below. Always trying to make some folks happy. You bet. Look at that young man wearing his Little League A's.
His A's stuff. Big Oakland fan.
He's big on Moneyball. Loves on base percentage. I'm guessing that's his Little League team.
He's a big sabermetrics guy, is he?
I think that was Joe Casper down there. Joe's down there in left field. Bill Clausing is in right field, giving that baseball away.
Let's hope his statistics don't have Aaron Heilman being a left-handed specialist.
1-2 the count.
It was unfair to Aaron Heilman, a good pitcher. Only had to come out and get left-handers.
Trying to see who is got somebody on there. Down from Prescott, it looks like. Yeah, the pet clinic. Prescott Valley Pet Clinic. Ah, the folks at the pet clinic. As Brett Pill goes down on strikes. Love them. I bring Bowser over and they just keep him happy. Make sure that he gets all his shots, his kibble. Don't forget the MLB on Fox this season. Fox Sports is proud to support Boys and Girls Clubs of America, a place where youth can reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. To learn more, visit greatfeatures.org/Fox Sports. To the folks from the pet clinic are excited about Bark in the Park.
As they should be.
Coming up.
You're bringing the dogs out, I understand. Bowser.
Oh, Bowser's a good dog. Not my dog. My dogs aren't tough and manly at all. And they're not coming out. High pop up to the right side.
Nice play by Goldschmidt.
Don't forget to bring your dog to Bark in the Park. Brewers are in town.
It's going to be a fun day.
May 27th, 1:10. Make sure that Fido doesn't lift a leg on Ryan Braun. You must pre-register your dog. dbacks.com/Bark in the Park. 602-514-8400. Love that idea. Bring your dog to the ball game. They'll love it. Here's Hector Sanchez. Awesome. Back to the screen it goes. 14 hits for San Francisco. The Diamondbacks with 5.
This might be a good time to show Justin Upton you got his back.
Well, this is your last shot until the next time these two meet.
I'm sure he'd love to have that in his mind. Somebody's got my back.
0-1 as that one is fouled off. 0-2 actually is the count now. These two teams next meet up just days after Bark in the Park. The 28th, 29th, and 30th of May in San Francisco. Fly ball back of second base. We'll have to wait till the end of May to see. 7-3 is the score. promised earlier, Miller time, brought to you by our good friends and partners with Miller Lite. It is Miller time, and first big league hit and a memory he will never forget into left field. Charlie Culberson, Georgia boy. Mom and dad drafted into the Giants system as a young man, and that baseball have a very special place in his life. We congratulate him. Mom looking on. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Kelsey, my mom, Linda.
And Culberson, he and the Giants against Sergio Romo, the veteran reliever, representing Mother's Day with his shoes.
Those are big league right there.
Not going with the pink bat, not going with the pink wristbands, instead kind of a pink and purple combo on the feet.
I like it. I'm all in with it. I'd like to see the beard maybe dyed pink. Now we'd have some fun with it. I don't think the small people that live inside of his beard would be too happy with it. But one thing this guy does do, he gets people out. Hadn't given up a run this year.
Throws a ton of strikes. Fearless secondary pitches as well. Throws a lot of sliders. There's one right there. 0-2 the count. Sergio Francisco Romo. Top part of the strike zone on Fox Tracks. Brought to you by Blimpie.
Well done, Darren.
The 0-2. Roberts takes. Ryan with a walk, a single. He is also flied out to center, hitting .204. Swing and a miss. Roberts goes down on strikes.
Shortstop, John McDonald.
Well, that is a very down dugout right there. Some defeated faces.
Oh, and 1 the count to John McDonald. Not only is Romo not giving up a run, he has inherited 11 runners and only 3 have scored. So he hasn't given up many of the others that he has replaced.
Pretty good guy to have around.
Slider. The second out and the 8th strikeout that the Diamondbacks notch on their offensive side.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks continue to struggle offensively. Here with 1 out left, they've only had 5 hits all day. To the Giants 14.
Nearly grabbed the inside corner to Aaron Hill. Fly to left field back in the 6th inning. We'll see you folks from Dodger Stadium tomorrow night in prime time. Gracie and I will be excited to talk Kershaw and Kennedy with you.
Doggone right we will.
And while we will get to know the Dodgers and how they're doing what they're doing, we will also wonder and hope if maybe that series is the time when Arizona turns it around. We'll see. One and two the count. Aaron Hill. The Giants win the series, taking it to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona, in their last 15 home games, has a record of 3 wins and 12 losses. The Diamondbacks have opened the 2012 season with just 1 series win in their first 6 series as they head out